Hello. I'm coming on here. I don't know how this is going to go, y'all, but it's a big energy behind this subject. Still March Madness, still no rhyme, no reason. I woke up this morning and meditated on what we should deal with, and Spirit wanted to deal with releasing your exes. And I came across a meme that was on my timeline, my business page, where I posted. It said, if you are keeping the energy of old relationships active and alive, new ones can't show up. It's cosmic law. So that's like two things can't occupy the same space at the same time, or you can't build a new house with old bricks. Even though you can, technically, the energy from the old is in those bricks. So you're trying to build something new with something old, and it may be keeping your new relationship from being all the way alive or all the way active like you want it to be. If you're in union and you're still holding on to some of your exes, or comparing in your mind your new mate to your old mate, or if you're single and you just can't seem to release your exes in a healthy way, or to figure out how to merge whatever it is that you picked up from them because they serve as some form of teacher. If you were in a relationship with them, you're around them, you're picking up things they say, slang languages, body language. I mean, it's extensive on what you pick up from people when you're with them every day. So I'm going to attempt this. I don't know how it's going to come out. I don't know how I'm going to look at it and read it, but we're going to give it a shot to see what's up. Okay, I'm going to reach behind here and get a sign. Whatever sign comes up, that's a sign. Pluto, Scorpio. Scorpio got first dibs yesterday. So y'all get first dibs today too? Resurrect, get to the heart of, do or die, you must. So some of y'all may be there in your lives where you just feel like, you know what, I need to let this shit go. You know, I need to let this energy go. I need to let this person go. We're going to do some surrender cards again to see what you may be holding on to pertaining to an ex that could be stifling you from calling in someone new, or blocking your relationships that you're currently in, a new one, from thriving. I don't know if that was 2 or 3, but we're going to do it one more time. This is big energy, y'all. I swear, I just got sleepy. It took everything for me to hit record. Listen to the wisdom of your body. Surrender worry. Surrender to setting limits. Some of y'all may have picked up worrying from a mate. I did. I've picked up worrying from people that I was seeing or married to. Surrender to setting limits. Some of y'all have a limited mindset based on who you were with. And you may be with somebody now, or you may be single, but it's affecting you. So let's see what else you can surrender. Dealing with an ex. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body messages about a person or a situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. So some of y'all left the energy because it became draining, it became uncomfortable, and because your gut was telling you that it was time to move away from that energy. And once you got with yourself, you feel more energized, more happy, or if you got in a new union, you feel more energized and more happy, and you're ready to move forward. Either way. However, you may get to a point where you're triggered from something, and you end up conjuring up the energy of your ex, and it makes you feel physically drained or uncomfortable. That means that transmutational work is still needed. You need to basically work that person out of your DNA. Out of your soul, really, if you were intimate with them for long periods of time. That's something you got to work out and work through. Is it easy? Hell to the no. Is it doable? Absolutely. So let's see. Sometimes you got exes that still be pulling on you and you're not even aware, where you are. And you just get a sense of uncomfortability. But you don't want to bring that into anything new, and you definitely don't want it hindering calling in anything new because you're attached to what used to be, the past, really. Yeah, it's like self-imposed bondage. You just got to work energy out of your system. Sometimes it takes months, sometimes it takes years, it just depends. King of Wands, some of y'all may have been dealing with a King of Wands. Some of y'all still trying to get over a King of Wands energy. It'll just be a fiery energy. Yeah, some stuff is still stored in y'all subconscious mind dealing with these energies, whether you're male or female. It's just some old shit that gotta be cleared out. And you gotta be diligent in doing the work of clearing it out. Once you're done with something, be done. And go to work to heal from whatever was left behind that may be causing you discomfort or sadness or grief. Eight of Wands. Oh, yeah. It's definitely a do or die situation. Oh. Spirit saying, get rid of them quick. Yeah, man. Some of y'all may be trying to call in somebody new and can't because you still got attachments from your ex-mate. And as soon as you release them completely and totally and make the conscious decision that you are done with that energy and you just want it out of your system, out of your life, then somebody gonna come in fast as hell. Like, yup. Some of y'all holding on to exes. People do not like to hear let go. They just don't. But you be needing to let go, for real. So once you let go, somebody else gonna come and fill that space. You gotta do the work. Yeah. Some of y'all holding on and trying to walk away all at the same time. Two things cannot occupy the same space at the same time. You gotta let go. Not always, but I've been in situations where people that I was dating would tell me that I should go back to an ex or try to work it out. And I would realize that they were projecting what they needed to do onto me. I had already, ended the situation totally and completely. And then when they were offering me pieces of advice that I needed to do, I would listen to them instead of following my own internal compass and saying, F that energy, I'm done with it, And then I would listen to their advice and try to rehash or reconjure or try to make right with that energy. And when I say it go real wrong real fast, Eight of Wands, it go real wrong real fast because you know when you need to walk away from something and stop holding on. Especially, I knew that I was trying to call in something new, and the persons that I was calling in were always trying to point me back to my exes. I'm like, I'm done with them. Are you not done with yours? It say that, but don't try to put it off on me. But they'll do that. Maybe you should try to work it out with your ex, especially if you got children with the energy. You'll be like, what? No. Knight of Coins. Some of y'all holding on because of money. They was a giver. And now you got to get it on your own without them giving you anything. This is for somebody. And if that's the case, you definitely need to release it so that you can call in your own income. Or get to work creating an income for yourself, hug your children more. Yeah. Some of y'all are stuck because y'all lost money dealing with this energy. You feel like you lost a lot dealing with the energy, so you hold on to it. And you go into new things looking at that person through the eyes of the old relationship, and you cannot do that. Yeah, Ten of Staffs. Some of y'all holding on to the burdens of an ex. It's over with. Whatever happened, whatever you lost, you know, and whatever wisdom you gained, tuck that in your pocket. The physical, material shit that you lost, it ain't nothing you could do about that. You definitely shouldn't be sitting up being non-giving or holding back, because that's what this is saying too. Some people are holding back and you're stuck in your ego because of what you were dealt the last time. You know, some of y'all was dealing with a King of Staffs energy or a King of Wands energy. Yeah. You gotta get all the way out of your ego. If you're single, you gotta just learn how to die to your ego. Let your ego die. You know, what happened. The past is the past. It can't be changed. All you can do is take the wisdom from it and do what you need to do to make a different life for yourself. Some people may be holding on to you just for money. This King of Staffs energy keep on popping up. Some of y'all dealing with a fire sign energy. And number Wands, Pentacles, and Cups. So communication is clearly not a factor. The Moon, yeah. Some stuff is unfigureoutable. Some stuff you'll never understand why it happened. Some things is what it is, and you gotta deal with the reality of what it is, you know? For real, that's for somebody. You gotta walk away without an apology. You gotta walk away without getting money back. You gotta walk away without feeling like somebody, like you feel like that person is holding the answers for you to be free. But no, the answer is to be completely and totally free from the past. And some of y'all are like really fixated on your past, but yet you're trying to call in something new. Or you fixated in your mind on your past and you in something new. That relationship will not thrive and be alive or be as active as you want it to be, because you have not released your whole energy. And it may be a burden to the new person, and it's definitely a burden on you to hold on to something that's no longer, you know, there. It's no swords in here. So that lets me know that y'all not communicating with the energy. Whoever this is for, they don't talk, they don't call you nothing, but y'all holding on. Can you do that? It's such a burden for y'all to hold on to this. It really is for some of y'all. Garden gates, journey. Yeah, set out on your journey. Some of y'all got pregnant by this energy. You're pregnant now. They're not there. It's for somebody. It could be for somebody cross-watching, but whatever the case, energy is not showing up. It's you as in a singular energy. And they feel like they lost just as much as you did. And it's just a burden on you, and it's a burden on the energy. And I don't see any forms of communication. It may come up in these cards, but you're going to see. Grandma energy. Grandma energy keep popping up to let go. For y'all to let go. It's just not, it wasn't a good fit from the jump. And y'all had a gut feeling about this energy. But y'all just kept returning to it, kept going, kept keeping it alive through the past or through memory or what used to be. And what used to be just isn't anymore. And it's a burden for you to hold on to this energy. This is interesting. Yeah, you just keep getting gut instincts. Gut instinct, keep popping. Gut feeling, gut instincts. So you got a gut feeling and a gut instinct about this energy. Definitely, if you got pregnant by this energy, you knew they was a liar. In your gut, you knew it. And now they're not talking at all. This is for somebody. Damn. Some of y'all may want to work with me to get some transmutational work done so you can work this person out of your system and get your life back, you know, and get your vitality back and get your energy back. Because some of y'all stuck on this energy and y'all are not moving forward, but they're nowhere around. Yeah. Heart chakra. Some of y'all need to do work on your heart chakra. Yeah. Get you some rose quartz. I have that available, or some green jade. I also have that available. Some of y'all are good witches, whether you're a man or whether you're a woman. You're just a good person. That person wasn't good to you, and you just can't rationalize it because you don't have the mind to rationalize why somebody did you dirty and didn't make good on it, or didn't, you know, apologize for the wrong that they did. Clearly they're not, because there's no swords in this reading. They looking at money. They lost being with you. Whoever this is for, they're looking at the money they lost. And you looking at it too, but some of y'all gave way more than this energy, and this energy is still more concerned about the money they spent, which was less than what the fuck you spent. Spirit is saying release this energy. And if you release, and when you release this energy, if you're in a new union, then your union will take off for the better. If you're not in a union and you're in a singular energy holding on to an ex, then once you remove that energy out of your magnetic field, then your new person will show up faster than what you think. Because you'll be working on yourself and working on something new and not attached to the past. Yeah, Two of Cups. Spirit done fell out this sky. This is the Holy Ghost card. When I done said something worthy of the Holy Ghost, they fall out the sky. I'm trying to tell you. The Lovers. Like I said. Some of y'all are your own worst enemies with this energy. They're not going to communicate with you. They're not going to tell you why they did what they did. They're not going to give you no money back. If they got you pregnant, go with your gut. If you feel like they ain't going to come through, they're not. No apology, no clarity. That is going to come from you doing the work on yourself and asking God to grant you the clarity. And then throughout your day, you'll see signs, symbols, and synchronicities that you made the right choice or the right decision of letting go of this energy. And you made the right choice and the right decision to move forward with your life. You know what I'm saying? And some stuff may still go unknown, but sometimes over time, you'll get an epiphany, or you'll get a vision, or you'll get a sign, a symbol, or a synchronicity that shows you that you made the right choice and decision in leaving, cutting that energy off forever. It's over with. It was an experience. Keep the wisdom, drop the experience so that you can get a new experience that's way better for you, less stressful. Less of a burden. Somebody that's just lingering around in your genetic coding or in your atmosphere. If you live with the person, you need to clear your space. You definitely need to clear your mind, because y'all holding on to something. Yeah, that's what they're saying. Look, y'all. You quick to hold on, right? Thinking about all that was lost. But the ancestors saying the faster you give it up, the more they're going to shower blessings on you. But it's nowhere for those blessings to come in because you got it all blocked up. Because you like, how can you receive anything they throwing when you holding on to something? Your hand's not free to even receive anything new. You got to give up good for greater. You just do. And like I said, things are going to come in fast once you lay that energy to rest completely. And do the work on yourself to be a better person and to have a better life and to have a better union, you know, and to make better decisions concerning your life and your love that you give so freely, clearly. But that's what this is saying too. Some of y'all just was giving out love too freely. You know? This y'all, like I said, somebody doing all of the major work, but then somebody, even that little work that they did do, just say you the one that's chopping papayas all day. That work right there is way harder than this work just pouring something in a cup, that machine doing most of the work. But the energy feels like they did just as much as you did, but you really did most of the work. But their concern is the money that they lost or the work that they put in. Yeah. Straight up stealing. Eight of Wands energy. You got 2 Eight of Wands. Some of these people probably still come up in your dreams, be just all up in your world, and they somewhere talking, but they just not talking to you. Because you don't get no swords outside of the one sword that's sitting in his hand, and that's because y'all the ones that want to do the talking. But this energy don't want to do no talking. All they want to do is keep stealing energy and stay in your vibration so that they can benefit. Clearly, it's a vampire type of energy, succubus type of energy. And they looking up at how much more they can get. This is really a space invaders war going on right now in the day and time we living in, 2022. I swear it is, y'all. It's so much deeper than the physical eye can see. When I say so much deeper, so much deeper. I'm gonna see if anything come up in this sex magic tarot, and then we gonna get out of here. This wasn't too bad. The only thing left to do is release and transmute. That's it. Big power couple energy. Some of y'all calling in a mate that would turn your union into a power couple energy because y'all are workers. Y'all was with a taker. They're still taking across some some dimension. You hear me? Because that Joker show got the wands, and the wands came up at the start of this reading, and now it's ending with the wands. He ran off with y'all plug. He running off with the energy. What is going on? Y'all got to cut this energy off. Because they won't knock it off. Clearly. They think y'all owe them something. I swear. Queen of Swords. Yeah. Some of y'all want to talk. This energy is not going to talk. And some of y'all calling in somebody, but they can't come fully in as fast as you want them to because you're still holding on to this other energy. They got access. Let's just say that. That's why Garden Gates came up. I was wondering why Garden Gates came up like this. It came up on the bottom of the deck. I just didn't pull it. I said it, but I didn't pull it. Now I see why it came up, because this person is all over your damn magnetic field. They all up in your dream state and shit. Oh, hell no. You got to get rid of this energy. Especially if you're in a union with somebody else that you're really feeling or loving. Or if you're trying to call in someone else. This came up. So y'all got to guard your gates for this energy. They think they got a sense of entitlement. Like you owe them something. Don't put down your guards. Queen of Swords energy. You see that sword down? Don't put your guards down with this energy. Keep your guards up while moving away from it. This is Six of Swords again. Well, once. The other one is just you walking away. King of Wands again. Some of y'all may be with a King of Wands energy. That's a healer type of energy that understand what this person did. Y'all may live in the same area or live in a smaller type of city or whatever, where they know the type of person you was dealing with and they console you. That's good, but you still want to console them too. You still want to be fully present and not always have that energy, the topic of discussion, or just, you know, they're irrelevant for real. Talk about them for what? All they want to talk about is giving them some damn money or doing something else to drain your fucking energy. This is a drag. Five of chalices was a disconnect. It was a disconnect in the union. You wasn't connected to that energy. It was over with. It was like it was over before it started. Anytime this card pop, I know it was over before it started. Grandma be saying that. You know, it's good and evil, good and bad. Go with your gut. You know this person was who they was when you was dealing with them. You know, then when they bit you with their venom, you know, you don't have a choice but to leave the situation alone. But that flame is still going in the back. So some of y'all are still keeping it alive. And like I said, prior to starting this reading, if you are keeping the energy of old relationships active and alive, new ones can't show up. It's cosmic law. Some of y'all need to be more vulnerable because you're either with or calling in an emperor energy that wants to build, and it's going to turn your situation into a power couple type of union. Okay, so get rid of this old terrible, disconnected, really didn't know you. Even if you was with them for a long time, they did not know you. Their mindset was all about what they can get. And then once you release this energy, they felt like they still was owed something. That's why the fuck they still in your dreams. And that's why the fuck they still in your magnetic field. And that's why they all up in your world, but they're not talking to you physically, but they're doing shit behind the scenes. They could be bringing you up to people. They could be lying and telling people y'all still together. It's all kind of shit, but it's up to somebody to cut that connection, to cut that cord, so that you're not dealing with that shit and work it out of your system. Whether you got to cry, whether you got to meditate, use candle meditation, use some form of energy clearing such as sage, incense. We got all kind of stuff that people have out here right now that will help you to clear your space and just ingrain it in your daily life so that your energy field is always clear of that energy, because it may take you a minute to get it all the way out of your energy field. I've cut cords before on energy that I was with for a minute, and when I tell you it wasn't easy, but I got it done because it's all about repetition and consistency. You know, getting up saging, going to sleep saging, getting up prayerful, going to sleep prayerful, lighting your candles, talking into the flame, burning all of the excess emotional baggage that you carry from that union into the flame so that it can burn it away. Do whatever it is that you need to do to disconnect from this energy. And it's on a 5. So it's definitely full of illusions. It was always confusion, always chaos, a lot of arguing, you know, and just a lot of instability. And y'all moving towards something, or you're already in something that's way more stable and built on something way more solid. You just don't want to carry those old bricks when building, because you don't want nothing to get in that foundation that will shake anything new that is stepping into a position of power, as this reading is telling it will be doing. You're going to come into a sense of power with new energy, or the energy you're currently with that's not your ex. But this ex needs to be eradicated immediately for whoever this is, Scorpio. Okay? So this been y'all reading, March Madness. Release your exes. All right. Love and light.